flash. I want them to feel every morsel, every second that death could bring them as it drags them to spaces that are deep below and beyond the pits of hell. I want them to, ooh, I want them to. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of one of the most popular shows on TV right now, or streaming right now, The Handmaid's Tale. This is season 2, episode 10, The Last Ceremony. Y'all already know how I'm feeling. If you've watched this episode already, you already know how I'm feeling. So let me go ahead and apologize in advance for any cussing that may fall out of my mouth. Okay, so the title alone, The Last Ceremony, seems very daunting. It's like the last ceremony. You thinking, oh, yay, hey, hip, hip, hooray. It's the last time for this, the last time for that. But you know that always is a catch-22 when it comes to Juliet. So, first of all, just in case she didn't watch my other video, thanks to Rebecca Davenport 85 for letting me know that this was going to be a heavy episode and that it was probably in my best interest to not watch it before I went to work this morning and to wait until later. So after watching the news here in America this morning, I was already feeling very heavy-hearted. So I didn't need this to be added on top of it. So big ups to Rebecca Davenport 85 for letting me know. So we open up this episode with Emily being held down by her captors and raped. Let's just call it what it is. It's rape. She going through the motions of trying not to be present in the moment, to try to remove herself from what's happening, but his movements, his stench, his touch feels like needles jabbing at a collapsed vein. These are my words, not hers, but that's exactly how she feels, because I know the feeling. Many women know this feeling when you are being held down and raped, sadly to say. So I could picture the wheels turning in Emily's head. At least this is what I have a hope for her. And what the Emily that we know is thinking, how can she fuck them up? Literally, you know, because they are literally fucking her up right now. They are fucking up her soul, her entire being. They are fucking up every piece of her that she ever was. You know what I'm saying? When this motherfucker started nutting, I was watching my screen, hoping he was going to have a heart attack. And then, bam, he hit the floor. Down he went. Elation rushed through my body. I felt every morsel of elation when it happened. The wife hollered back to Emily, get help. Help him, you know. Emily propped up on the bed like, hey, you know, the chances are better if I lay here on my back a little while, you know. I wanted Emily to get up and kick him in the head. I really did. And I think my wishes were being granted. Like, it's like she eased over to his little unmoving body after the wife left out. She gave him a gut kick in the side. Like, oh. It's like, yes. I'm like, hit him again, girl. Get him again. Baby, I wanted her to crush his fucking larynx. That's what I want to do. But she did one better. She went up me. She went up me. She crushed that bastard in his balls. I was like, you better motherfucking do that, Emily. Do that, girl. So, at the market. They at the market the next day. The butcher. Alma and Averick is sharing what they thought they knew of the ordeal. The rumor has it that, you know, he died inside of Emily. You know, how gross could that have been if that would have really happened? And look, Eden and Isaac, they in the market too. They can go everywhere the Handmaid go. And y'all called it in the comment sections last week because I failed to mention the little exchange of the strawberry jam from Eden's fork into Isaac's mouth last week. I forgot to mention that. So it looked like Eden and Isaac have eyes for one another. They doing the googly eye all up in the market. I was hoping his damn job was done. I was really hoping that. But when they returned, and he was still there, I felt his presence was going to add a whole new dynamic to the story. I was thinking she was going to get pregnant by him and not Nick. That's what I was thinking, you know. Then June, in the market, starts to feel contractions. Hit you like a ton of bricks, didn't it, girl? I know it. I know how that felt. Well, she spots Emily. Offers some words of comfort to her, you know, for what had just happened. You know, she was just raped and the motherfucker died. Shit. And Janine said, you know, she about to go to a new home. Maybe her new house won't be as bad. Emily looked at her like, bitch, everything here is bad. What you talking about? That's the look she gave. But June lets her know, look, there is hope. Moira, somebody told me how to pronounce that last week too. Moira got out. She made it to Canada. And Janine is like, oh shit, we got hope that all of us can make it up to the promised land one day. So June tell her, look, don't give up. Your baby up there in Canada, your wife up there, you're going to see your son again. But Emily feeling like, shit, she ain't got no hope no more. I'm like, oh, fuck, now she ain't going through this too. She like, I'm not his mother anymore. I don't even think he still feels that I love him. And June said, yes, she does. Yes, the motherfucker does. The fuck is wrong with you? So, same shit we were saying to June just an episode ago. Like, girl, come on, snap out of that. Emily, snap the fuck up out of that, boo. Snap up out of that. So right in that moment, another contraction hit. Like harder than the first time. Harder than the mofo this time. Janine is like, hey, come get my girl. It's time. She in labor. All the handmaids, they singing praise be, oh praise be. They rush her back to the house because you know they got to do that old creepy ass ceremony where Serena Joy pretend that she in labor. So Nick approached her and you could sense the joy that they shared between each other. Our baby is on the way. But see, look, Eden, she noticed it too. She was left there standing in the ambulance door with not even a look from her dear husband. Okay, sit down, boy. So, let the shenanigans begin. Let the shenanigans begin. Serena Joy rushed out the house like, you know, hey, give her little cited scripture over her. I think it was Jeremiah. See, I know the Bible a little bit. And I was wondering, okay, when our Lydia coming, we know she got to show up for this one. So she like, we did it, my friend. We did it. We did it, girl. Me and your girl in this together. This is God's will. Joan tell her, you don't know God's will. Nobody know God's will. June back to throwing her motherfucking jabs. She back to throwing her jabs. So June is in the room like, you know, at least this could be the last motherfucking time I get on this bed. And this is probably the brightest I ever seen in this doggone house. Somebody told me that they like keep the lights down because they conserve energy, because you know of the war and all the lack of energy, lack of power and everything. Yeah, that might make some sense. That may make some sense. So you know, or it's just a matter of control. Think about Puerto Rico. It's almost been a year since that hurricane happened, and our government has fucking abandoned them. Over 5,000 citizens have died since that hurricane because of the ramifications of that hurricane. And there's still at least 19,000 people without power in Puerto Rico. And our government, it don't plan on cutting the lights back on for them. So it's a possibility that could have happened as well. It's just a matter of control. You know, we keep the lights turned down, turn yellow. In Antigua Barbuda, every once in a while, the government would shut the lights down for the whole damn island. We conserving energy too. It's still a matter of control. It's still a matter of control. So anyway, I'm Lydia. She is there. Like, fear not, my girl. Let the strength of the Lord uphold you with a blessed and glorious day. So Alma and Emily, they off to the side looking like, for who? Who is this a blessed and glorious day for? So, and Alma, I said that part. So the Marvels, they all bustling around, you know, trying to get the house in order. The commanders, they all joined together in the study. Y'all notice Fred not walking with his little limp no more. He ain't high stepping down, the motherfucker. And Putnam tell him, you know, Charlotte is doing well. Well, he say Angela, but she's doing well, you know, gaining weight and everything. Praise be, right? So now we get to see Commander Horace, a brother. Now, I know there have been other black men, other black commanders in here, but this is the first one that we actually get introduced to as a commander. And he got promoted because his wife got pregnant. And I'm guessing he had a position like Nick, and since, you know, he got his little underage wife pregnant, that's why he got promotion. And Fred is like, oh, so no handmaid. Like, it's a pity, you know. Horace is like, nah, bro, no handmaid for me. And and may the Lord bless any future commander in a way that I have been blessed. Boop. Meaning I ain't gotta rape mine to get mine. That's what he's saying, partner. But you know, just the idea that Horace is possibly married off to a little teenage girl too still don't sit well with me. But anyway, I got where Horace was coming from. So Commander Grinnell, big up to Hulu for the subtitles so I can know that man's name. He walks up to Fred and like, look here. You know, my handmaid's time is up. You know, she ain't been worth a grain of salt any damn way. What's up with yours? What's the deal, y'all? Fred look a little taken back, you know. But he say, you know, she fruitful. Grinnell say, man, she cute too. He may as well told Fred, ain't no fun unless the homies can get some. That's basically what he told him. So this whole fucking ritual just disturbs my soul. Serena holding her belly, you know, as if she could feel life inside her little dead self. You're dead inside, woman. You're dead inside. Just breathe, Serena. You're doing so well. You got this, girl. This is like faking a fucking orgasm to me. I'm like, how do you even not feel the slightest bit of stupidity putting on airs like this? Aunt Lydia come in and like, okay, Mrs. Waterford, excuse me, why? Baby, all the wives go marching into the room where June is laying up there. Baby, oops, my bad, false labor. Boop, cracked your face. You may want to consider next time timing those contractions, honey bunny. I love these face cracking moments. Pick it up off the floor, girl. Bam, face all the way cracked. So you up here putting on the Ritz and stuff when you ain't got nothing but saltinis in the kitchen, baby. That's what you get. June sitting up there looking just like me. Please, this punch. That's what you get. But Rita got to go in and tell the other commanders and bust they bubble. Yeah, I know Fred was embarrassed. You done had a lot of embarrassing moments, didn't you, Fred? So to top it all off, the doc tell her her cervix is closed and she is 0% effaced. If you've never been pregnant, you don't know what that means. The cervix must open up at least 10 centimeters for the baby's head to come out. That's what they want it to be, at least 10 centimeters. And effaced is the lining of the uterus. It has to draw up. You know, once it's 100% effaced, then the baby start pushing out. Right, okay. So, but I know for a fact that that always doesn't mean anything, because when I had my daughter, I was in labor 3 fucking days. I went into labor on New Year's Eve. She was due to be born January 1st. She wasn't born to January 3rd, not June. So from December 31st to January 3rd, I was in labor. I mean, I was having contractions like every 4 minutes. They was giving me sleeping pills. The sleeping pills wasn't working. I stayed 0% cervix. I mean, my cervix never opened, and I was still 0% effaced. So I ended up having a C-section. My blood pressure shot up. The baby's heartbeat went down and everything. She wanted out. She wanted out, but my body was destined to keep my child in. But for Serena Joy, the doc tell her, you know, this baby ain't coming no time soon. And she like, oh no, it's coming the day we gonna induce this child. The doc say, no, we're not. With all her early complications, we are not gonna risk that. She's already a high-risk pregnancy. And Aunt Lydia say, no, we will not be inducing chemicals into this here child. That's not what we're gonna do. Well, the doc did give her a little bit of hope, and he like, you know what, maybe in a week or 2, we can consider inducing, but it ain't happening today. So Aunt Lydia say, you know, we're going to go about this the old-fashioned way. We're going to do plenty of walks, some mango salad, some spicy tea. Now, I've heard of eating potato salad, but I ain't never heard of eating mango salad. That's a new one for me. Well, Aunt Lydia, she say, look here, this baby going to be here soon enough. Ain't no need for us to rush it. And as soon as the baby come off her, she going to be on her way. She going to get out of your hair. Serena say, yes, in an entirely new district. June say, you know what? It's right, girl. You sure right. It's probably best if we never see each other again. She throw her them darts, baby, like, best. Aunt Lydia is even at a loss for words. She just shaking her head. She shook her head the entire way out that room. Well, June, she pacing outside of Fred's study. He like, it's late. I know, we need to talk. We need to talk. Well, she's like, Serena trying to send me far, far away. Far, far away. He's saying, your point is, you trying to say you ain't happy about that? What you want now? She said, you know, you've been kind to me more than any other commander has been. And I'm thinking, damn, girl, how many commanders have you been with? Good gosh almighty. Ooh. But June say, I need your help. I'm like, is she about to try her hand and getting info on Hannah Banana again? Okay. Shit, she did one better. She said, can I be moved to the district that Hannah is in? Bold ass move, girl. Bold ass move. She say, but you know, only if you got the power to do so. And she said it like that, but that's how I took it, and that's how he took it as well. Because he was like, how the dare you tell me what type of power I have? June presses on though, you know, she presses on. It worked on Aunt Lydia. Why not try Fred? She said, he said, you know what? I've been too soft on you. You're fucking spoiled and shit. June was like, what? Huh? He said, get the step and get the fuck out of my office. Get out of here. And he meant that shit. He meant that shit because he screamed it at her the second time. Get out. I was like, ooh. Lower your voice, sir. Lower your voice. But that tear welled up in her eyes. She was about to take her little walk of shame out the room, and she remembered. She said, I remember I grew a new set of balls last episode. She turned around and said to him, you know what? I shouldn't have expected you to understand anything about what it's like to have a child of your own flesh and blood, and you never will. Bitch. Ah! Ha! She may as well stamp that bitch on the end of that sentence if she did not did it for her. She just said, I said it for her, girl. I'm like, oh. So Fred, he goes to the greenhouse with Serena. You know, she in her rough handling her damn plants and shit. Same way she gonna do that damn baby. You know she ain't gonna be nice to that doggone baby because she's so doggone jealous of June ass. She gonna look at that baby and see June every time she think about her. So anyway, she fuming. She happy. She like June wasn't happy. She's like June was happy that the baby wasn't coming. Fred, you know, she forgot her doggone place. That's what she doing. So he said, ain't nothing we could do. She said, oh really? That's something we could do. Oh dear God. I already knew what was about to happen because a few of you told me in the comment section last week. For future reference, just the FYI, I myself do not watch the trailers, even though I will link them in the cards for you to watch or put it in the description for you to watch. I don't watch trailers. I don't watch sneak peeks, and I ask for no spoilers to be left in the comment section for future episodes. That's what I ask. I like to be surprised. When I'm watching this show, I want to be genuinely floored. But, in a way, I am so glad and so thankful that you guys did warn me that there was going to be this upcoming scene. Because they agree. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to get it done. All y'all viewers out there that was talking about y'all got hope for Serena, that she could be redeemed. Let me say this right now. Fuck her. Fuck him. Fuck them. And fuck the horse they rode in on. Y'all want me to feel something for this wretched bile of the devil piece of wasteland gutter snipe ass bitch made motherfucker? No, no, and no. I shall not, I will not feel anything for her. And his old spineless, vermin-filled, hollow-hearted, lip-dick ass libertine. I hope that when they take their last breaths, there will be sharp glass and razor blades feel like it's being forced down a tube that's about as thick as my damn eyelash. I want them to feel every morsel, every second that death could bring them as it drags them to spaces that are deep below and beyond the pits of hell. I want them to feel it in their bones. I do. They cannot be redeemed in my eyes. I don't give a fuck what good they do. June. June sits in her room, speaking to that little baby in her belly, and Rita comes fetching. You know, she tell her that Serena want her to join her in the other room. She come in there, and Serena like, go sit down on the bed for a second. June's like, okay, what's up? You know, what's going on? In comes Fred. This Serena tells her, we got to do this naturally. We need to get this baby out of you the right way. And she grabs her wrist. June's like, oh no, you ain't got to do this. This ain't what you got to do. They grab her wrist. They both force her down. June is begging for them to stop. I had to mute my TV. But I could see her mouth moving. You could tell when it just went from please no, don't do this to her screaming for them to stop. I could not listen to it. I couldn't listen, but I got my subtitles going, so I knew what was going on. I didn't even want to see it, but I didn't know how long this shit was gonna last, and it lasted just 1 second too long for me. 1 second was too fucking much. I didn't need to see that or feel that, because I felt everything. I felt it. She was screaming and screaming. I felt anger. I felt the pain as he pounded his demon flesh into her, and that funky bitch forced her down on the bed. I had to pause. I had to take a break, y'all. I did. I had to take a break before I even continued on watching this episode. That's another reason why this is coming so late. I know I went to the movies, but I went to a 2:30 movie. But I had to pause before I even got to this. We still had 30 minutes left to go in this show. And if anybody comes into my comment section this week telling me about how Serena can be redeemed, that you got hopes for her, may your God have mercy on your soul. That's what I'm saying to you. This is why America is the way that it is today. This is why Commander Zero is running amok, spreading hatred and oppression for every fucking minority group there is out there. And because it's people choosing to overlook it, thinking that they could be delivered. I want him to win. Ain't that what Kim Kardashian said? I want him to win. Kanye just want him to win. The people who voted for him got hopes in him. Why? He has no redeemable fucking qualities, and even so, anything good he does could not be outweighed. Well, will definitely be outweighed by all the evil and the sin that they fucking did. We are literally being raped in this damn country by our government, and those that are standing by this fucktard in office are figuratively holding the rest of America down. Y'all holding us down. They got beat up by him too, you know. There was some changes that he made that fucked them up a little bit. They got beat down just like Serena did. But you know, they said this is still the light and the way. We shall push forth. What Sarah Huckabee say? It's in the Bible. Don't get me started today. Don't get me started. Fred feeling like a man now, you know. Who got the power now? That's how he feeling. That's basically what he said to him. Nick, he sits at home peering out the window, you know, looking for June. You know, she usually sitting in her windowsill, eating, tidying up the kitchen with Rita. You know, she said she's going to take out the trash. I'm thinking they didn't hear all that screaming in the upper room. How big is that fucking house? So Eden gathers the trash and go outside, and look who we have here. Isaac. And I'm still thinking, okay, Isaac 20, but she's still fucking 15. So even if she wasn't married. But Eden, you know, she a little ahead of her time. She leaned into him for the kiss. They didn't even speak. They just mouthed it. You know, Nick come outside, he's smoking a cigarette. He see him. At first I was like, what you gonna do, Nick? What you gonna do? He did nothing. That hurted her even more. He did nothing. She spots Nick's running to the house begging for his mercy. He like, don't worry about it. It's all good. Everything Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So she like, why you don't care? Why you don't care? He said, we good, homie. Don't worry about that. She wants him to be mad. She wants him to be jealous. It is eating her up on the inside that he don't give a good doggone about her ass. And she like, it's the handmaid, ain't it? It's the handmaid. And you know, Nick deny it. Nick deny it. And she like, you just don't love me. I don't know you, little girl. Little girl being the key phrase. Nick is so emotionless, but in this instance, it works for me. Okay, it works for me. Like, little girl, stop. Just please, just stop with all the drama. Say the drama for your mama. He looks so damn unbothered. He's like, here we go. That's how Nick was feeling right there. So it's the next day. June is awakened by Fred knocking at the door, talking about he got a surprise for her. Like, you on your deathbed or something? Is that the surprise you got for me? He gives Nick a note saying, you know, y'all make sure y'all be back at 3 hours before Serena Joy realizes y'all gone. He kisses June on the forehead. You deserve this, boo. And now they ride in this car, and I'm like, girl, tell Nick. Tell him what the fuck happened. Tell him. Fred already, you know, told him to keep a low profile, stay off the roads, you know. And I'm like, tell him. This could be another opportunity for y'all to run. Tell him. Well, Nick knows something is up, and he's like, talk to me, girl. June, what did he do? Talk to me. What did he do? Say something. But she stays silent. She stays silent. They put up in front of this big-ass mansion in the woods, and Nick got his gun on the ready. This house ain't even in use. They walk inside. There's still dust covers all over the furniture, but the guardian appears from the back. And she follows him into the room, and there is Hannah Banana. She done got so big. She done got so big. I'm like, does she even recognize her? And I'm like, June tried to reach out for her. She run behind the Martha. I'm like, oh, fuck, this baby got that kidnapped child syndrome where she think that her kidnappers are her real parents. Like, do she even know who her mama is? Her name is Agnes now. She's going to always be Hannah Banana to me. But she said, I remember you. She said, so did it hurt? Like when they hit you in the head? No, it didn't hurt. You was okay? Okay. Did you try to find me? You did? Okay. Why you didn't try harder? Okay. Why didn't you come for me? And June is like, it's okay to be mad. I understand. You know, she said, it's all good. I got new parents now. And so June said, you know, it's okay. You know, they ain't abusing you right. And Hannah's like, so you're pregnant, huh? You know, you can't keep that baby though. She know a lot to be a child. It seems that they are already grooming her to be bedded and wedded and accept her fate and shit like that. Well, dude tell them, hey, time is up. We got to go and we got to go now. June had to let her know, no matter what, no matter how far, no matter who you with, I will always be your mother. Your father will always be your father, and we will always love you, no matter what. Hannah called her mommy. Baby, when that child called her mommy, I broke. I almost lost my shit, especially when she asked her with a tear-filled face, am I ever going to see you again? She's like, we going to try, baby girl. We going to try. And for the second time, that baby is ripped from her mama's arms. Dude's like, hey, y'all need to stay inside. Stay inside. June rush out, come comfort her baby. She's like, she had to. That baby was getting hysterical. And I'm glad that they had the decency to let her do it. The Garden and the Martha and Hannah Banana, they peel off. And I'm like, what the fuck is the mercy? Because they peeled out of there. And as Nick is outside comforting June outside in the snow, another car approaches really fast. My heart's racing. Like, what the fuck is going on? Nick, like, get in the house. Get back to the back and hide some goddamn where. He go outside, and two guardians roll up like, what the fuck you doing here? So Nick make up this lie like, I'm just checking on the house for the commander. Everything's good. I'm finna lock up her. And they like, oh, no, you lying. Because ain't nobody supposed to be out here. A little minor fight ensues, and Nick gets shot. What the fuck just happened? Nick just got shot, y'all. They drag him into the truck, find his keys in the snow, and peel the hell off. Both cars gone. Everybody gone. Baby, if this don't send June into contractions, into labor, I don't know what the fuck will. She out here now in the middle of the goddamn wilderness in this big ass house. Nobody around, about to have a baby any second now. All alone. They pan back, did the aerial view. Not another house in sight for miles. What in the entire fuck? Baby. That is the end of The Handmaid's Tale Season 2, Episode 10. The last ceremony. Every single time, when I think that we can't get no worse, it just keeps, Lord, what you gonna do now? Ooh, what's gonna happen when Nick don't return to that house in 3 hours? They're gonna instantly blame Nick. They're gonna instantly think that Nick is helping her out this time. It's gonna be automatic, you know. Yeah, baby. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. She gonna go into labor in that damn house. All right, y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all think about this episode in the comment section. Anything that I said, anything that I missed that y'all think I should address. If y'all can, don't give me spoilers for next week. I didn't watch the trailer. I'm not gonna watch the trailer. Please don't give us spoilers, because some people ain't even watched the episode. We got viewers from overseas in the UK and over in Australia and up in Canada who probably don't even get the episode till tomorrow. So please don't spoil it for them. All right, y'all. But don't spoil the next week's episode. They come to watch this one because they want to watch it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I appreciate y'all being here. Peace.